gives me great pleasure to have Claire Chase with us today. And Claire is director of the International Contemporary Ensemble, informally known as ICE. And we are happy to welcome them into the Mostly Mozart family this summer for the first of a 3-year residency with us as artists in residence with Mostly Mozart. And the first question I have for you, Claire, is how does a contemporary music ensemble feel about being in a Mostly Mozart festival in contrast to a new music festival?
I think it's equal parts adventure, danger, and excitement for us. And those are 3 things that we embrace, I think, with equal gusto and commitment. And I think that, in terms of programming, it breaks down in my mind in say 4 ways. So the challenge is to do new music in new ways, right? Which is what we do. Another challenge is to do new music in old ways, which is a relatively new challenge for us. Stravinsky, Xenakis, Schoenberg, recent classics that are old for us, but I think new for the general listening public. And thirdly, to do old music in old ways, which for us is perhaps the newest thing, to do Mozart and to re-examine performance practices and the traditions of playing Mozart. And then the last thing, which for me is maybe the most exciting, is to do old music in new ways. How does Mozart sound in the hands of a group of musicians who are largely dedicated to the performance practice of today? All music is new at one point, and I think we could also say that all music, whether it's new or old, is truest to us when it sounds and feels new. And so the challenge that you've given us in programming here and trying to find contemporary resonance for a composer like Mozart is tremendously exciting, because we're asked to make one of the oldest traditions the freshest and the newest.